Good afternoon. This is Ken at Tortoise Capital with a review of 5 intraday trades that were set up by this weekend's Turbo Swing Trading Report. The first one was in General Electric. The yellow regions on these charts shows the yesterday's range, so that would be yesterday's high, and we were ready to play breakout. So it broke out, bought it, scratched it, rebought it after it found support at yesterday's high, failed to fail further, bought a second position, bought a third position, scratched that one, but a nice gain on the first two positions. Bought the resumption of strength here after it found support at the rising 270. Got a fractional gain here. Absolutely missed this one, but we took the collapsing dragon here, added a second position, which was a fractional loss, but we got paid a little bit there, so feel pretty good about that one overall. Next one was Intel. We were very ready for this one because of tech and semiconductors, and Intel were all set up very well on the daily. We had a rising MACD histogram in a strong sector in a strong market. Bought it, added a second position when it broke above yesterday's high, added a third position on the range expansion, cashed after a Z3 excursion and selling off. Love it. Re-entered on failure to fail after we get the RLXD again, but that's scratched. Tried another one long, fractional loss, tried another one, scratch, and that just seemed like that was it. Got paid really well on the first three. This one was in Mexico. I had a big gap up, did not close the gap, bought it at 44.74 with about a 15-cent initial risk, and then a slow grind, and then started to failing back into the rising RL270 going into lunch. So cashed at 45.20. So that's 45 cents on a 15-cent risk. That's a 3R execution risk on a single grinding play. This was the Dow. Failed to close the gap. Bought the higher low RLXD with a stop down below the Z3, cashed a fractional, missed this short again, but got short, added a second position on the collapsing dragon, covered, tried long, got a fractional gain as it came back to the long-term fair value and VWAP. Last one is on Win. After the initial 15 minutes, bought it, cashed, shorted, fractional loss, bought the RLXD Z3 breakout and made that money back. So a pretty good day on 5 intraday trades, all set up by the core and turbo swing analysis. Take a listen to that stream of consciousness and you'll see why we were looking at those 5 symbols among others, but that was our concentration today. This is Ken at Tortoise Capital. Keep your risk measured and your powder dry.